More on that story now. Ralph Cossa is the president of Pacific Forum and Asia-Pacific region-focused think tank. He joins us now from Honolulu. Good to speak to you. So Kim Jong-un's brother was killed on Monday at Kuala Lumpur airport, but we only found out today. So why the delay in identifying him?
Well, I'm sure the Malaysian authorities wanted to be certain what had happened before they said anything publicly. And of course, this is a very sensitive diplomatic issue, so I imagine that contributed to the delay.
North Korea seems to have a history of assassinations and executions and kidnapping. Why would North Korea have had an interest in seeing Kim Jong-nam dead?
Well, I think there's always a concern. There's political instability, still appears in Pyongyang, and the brother represented an alternative to the Kim family if people had wanted to try to remove Kim Jong-un and still replace him within the family. So from that regard, he was seen as a potential threat to Kim Jong-un.
So does this then point to any political turmoil in North Korea, threats to Kim Jong-un's rule?
Yes, I think that it does. You know, it's very difficult to figure out what's happening in North Korea, and you could come up with two very plausible explanations. One, that he feels so secure now that he can go out and do things like this. On the other hand, I think it's more likely that it demonstrates insecurity on his part, as it was when he had to put his uncle to death.
So what's the relationship like between Malaysia and North Korea?
Well, it's been cordial. Malaysia is one of the few countries that they're not required to have a visa to visit. And I'm sure that this will significantly strain things, just as you may recall years ago when the North Koreans tried to assassinate President Park in Burma. It strained relations between those two countries that are just now getting back on track.
So North Korea recently launched a missile. Does it have any significance with that?
I wouldn't connect the two events at all. I think the missile is part of their continuing program to try to demonstrate a nuclear capability, both to develop nuclear weapons and to deliver nuclear weapons. This here is more castle intrigue in-house.
Thank you for joining us here on TRT World.